maybe in another island, or maybe spend vacation in Switzerland.
Switzerland? You mean Brazil?
Well, you're welcome.
Oi gente, eu entrevistei a Cat Graham. Ela é uma atriz incrível, vocês talvez conheçam ela de O Diário de um Vampiro. E vamos conversar sobre o filme da Netflix Missão Presente de Natal, que ela estrela junto com o Alexander Ludwig, que é um gato.
I found that article you wanted. Who's made your eye candy in the Santa cap?
I have no idea.
Aren't you a little overdressed for the beach?
Aren't you a little underdressed for an officer?
Inclusive, em 2018, ela já tinha feito um filme de Natal pra Netflix, se chama O Feitiço de Natal, é muito legal. Se você ainda não assistiu, assista, mas assista esse novo também, tá? Que tá bem legal. Qual é a premissa? Ela trabalha pro governo e ela precisa de checar uma base militar no meio de uma ilha pra saber qual o trabalho que eles estão fazendo, porque o governo tá pensando em desativar aquela base. E lá ela descobre que eles são responsáveis por entregar alimentos, presentes de Natal também, pra várias outras ilhas ali em volta, ou seja, eles abastecem essas ilhas e o trabalho deles é muito importante e existe na vida real.
Erica, where are you with the research on Operation Christmas Drop?
They've been using our military cargo planes to drop gifts and supplies to remote islands at Christmas.
Well, if we're looking to close down bases, this one's flashing red and green.
Enfim, aí a história vai acontecendo e vamos conversar com ela agora.
Hi, Kate, how are you?
I'm good.
So I want to say that this is not a typical Christmas movie because there is no cold weather or snow. I mean, most of the movie. But the Christmas spirit is definitely there in their actions. So can you tell me more, how was your experience on doing this movie? Because like I saw you was born in Sweden and you definitely had a lot of winter Christmas. But where I live here in Brazil, it's super normal to go to the beach on Christmas. So how was your experience?
Yeah, so I was born in Switzerland and I left there when I was like 4 or 5. And then I was raised in California, also warm weather during Christmas. I've actually never had a snowy Christmas other than holiday calendar. I have no idea what that looks like or anything. So I wanted to do a film that was for everyone, like that does have those kind of Christmases where they're warm. It's warm weather, it's island weather, or whether you're in California or you're in Brazil, that you can relate. You spend Christmas on the beach, and that there is a way to make that normal and regular, and that's the tradition. You know, there hasn't been a movie really that I've seen that has been about the beach and that part of the world. And I think that that's really important, that not just people are represented, but places are represented and not underrepresented for something that is about family or tradition or Christmas spirit and all that stuff.
Operation Christmas Drop.
They've been using our military cargo planes to drop gifts and supplies to remote islands at Christmas.
Yes, and another different thing on the movie is the Air Force job. I never thought that exists, and after the movie I made some research and discovered they actually do that job, which is kind of interesting to think a lot of people on these islands depends on their brave job. So what the movie taught you? I mean, what could you take from the movie to your personal life?
There are heroes, you know, and sometimes we don't see them and we don't hear about them, but they're sorting through donations or they're dropping off or spending their time, and they're heroes and they exist. And one thing I took away from this that I already kind of knew, but that they're everywhere. People are helping all over the world. And obviously the Andersen Air Force Base and their volunteering of their time to get out these supplies to these islands that desperately need them is just a part of it. But there are people all over the world that are giving of their time. I mean, whether it's, you know, nurses that are working around the clock, helping people get better because of COVID, you know, lawyers, you know, taking on cases for free because they just believe in justice, or, you know, teachers spending a little extra time with with kids that might need a little bit more support, or moms or dads that are maybe single parents. Like, there are so many heroes in this world that sometimes we think that we can't do enough, but we can do even a little bit, and it goes such a long way. And just don't forget about the heroes. Like, it doesn't have to be about Santa or the elves or something imaginary. Like, there's so much magic in this world. There's so much beauty. There's so many things to be grateful for, and people's kindness to be grateful for. So that I think I really took that away from this film.
So every year we put on this coconut Christmas fundraiser so we can raise money for the drop. It stretches resources, but it's worth it in the end.
And do you think we'll have another movie? Maybe with Erica and Andrew will have another Christmas together, maybe in another island, or maybe spend vacation in Switzerland.
Switzerland? You mean Brazil?
Well, you're welcome.
I don't know. I think I have let go of the idea that everything has to look a certain way or sound a certain way, or I have to be here by this point in my career, or here, or I have to do this next or that next. If it happens, it happens. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, I know that I will forever, as long as they'll have me, be on Netflix. That is a company that has been supportive of me and of diversity and of inclusion since I've been working with them for now 3, maybe 4 years. So that for me will be always there as long as they will have me. That I can guarantee you.
Thank you for your time. I don't have more minutes. So nice to meet you. And
nice to meet you.
Most importantly, it's Christmas.
E aí, gente, vocês gostaram? Eu amei, ela é muito fofa. Eu fiquei impressionado o quão simpática, engraçada e fofa ela é. Assistam Missão Presente de Natal na Netflix, tá bem legal. É um filme totalmente diferente de Natal. Eu acho que vocês vão curtir pra caramba. Comenta aí embaixo se você já assistiu, o que você acha. E, óbvio, comenta o que você achou dessa entrevista. No vídeo anterior eu entrevistei a Vanessa Hudgens. Se você ainda não viu, assista porque tá bem legal também. Um beijo, tchau e até o próximo vídeo.